Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Hunter Call of the Wild. My name is Dig, and today we're going to switch things up a bit, and we're going to be going and doing the Hirschfelden hunting reserve today. Hirschfelden is located in the heart of Europe. It is a large hunting reserve with a predominant mix of deciduous beech and aspen forests surrounding rolling hills and farmlands. The western parts of the reserve contain more challenging hunting grounds along mountain slopes and deep spruce forests. Hirschfelden Hunting Reserve is home to the fallow deer, the wild boar, roe deer, European bison, red deer, red fox, and now a pheasant.
Hi, I heard you'd finally arrived. Welcome to Central Europe.
Thank you.
I'm Connie, the Wildhüter of Hirschfelden, reserve warden, that is. I'm here to make sure that your time here will be unforgettable. Hirschfelden is one of the oldest hunting reserves in Europe, and we host a diverse population of the most popular big game for all hunting tastes. It's also the most beautiful place on Earth. No, I'm not biased at all.
Not at all. My grandma was named Connie, except it was IE. Here we are. First things first, track down and harvest your first animal.
Go ahead and have a look around. I can't wait for you to experience all the beauty of Hirschfelden's fields and forests.
And
Why don't you
just
see if you
like
can find an animal track nearby?
Leighton Lake, there is an animal right in front of us, firstly available to track down and hunt. However, we're going to be doing something a little bit different this time. I'm going to try and use the collar, which is a roe deer collar. I have made a Hirschfelden loadout for this map, which will allow us to hunt all of the species. It's the same loadout as before. I got the Grelic rifle, the Virant, the Cuomo, and the Bear Claw, and just some different collars and things for this map. I've also gone ahead and upgraded the dog. We are full companion level now. So I went ahead and chose Loving, Quiver, Howl, Control, and Close, and Retriever. I have no idea what any of those are actually going to do for us, but hopefully they give us some advantage. I like him to be closer, which is nice, and a lot better for thumbnails and things as well. And we're going to keep him with us as long as possible. Now, a roe deer is class 3, which means we have to use, I believe we will use the Cuomo for this, and I hear it coming closer. Go ahead and give it one more call. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to all the hotkeys again. It is dark, so I apologize for that. I thought it would switch to daytime when we switched to this map, but unfortunately it did not. Where is this thing? Why does it sound like it's right in front of us? Does this help at all? Oh, a little bit. Oh, there it is. Now, is that a male or a female? Looks like it's a female. Whoa. Don't be doing none of that teleporting stuff on me again, game. Had enough of that. All right, so we will find its track. Oh, I already found a locate. Okay, that's fine. Now, let's see here. This was a perfect shot, and again, a single lung. Man, those soft point bullets are terrible. And she doesn't give us any trophy score or anything, but she gives us a little bit of money. Not bad. First little roe deer. Normally, I don't take females, but because this was part of the mission, we went ahead and did it. Still wants us to locate some tracks, though, which her tracks are completely gone, yes? Yeah, I believe they are. Okay, well, I'm going to go and run up to the first... Oh, actually, hello. You guys probably can't see that, but I can. What are you guys doing over here? What the heck? Now, it looks like they're scared. What are they doing? No, they're just traveling? Interesting. Now, if I had a rifle that could actually do that kind of distance, I would totally take them down right now. But I'll see if I can't get close. Although they look like they're traveling away, but we might be able to get a shot on them from the outpost. Here we go, our first track, and this is actually from a boar. So already, in the first couple of minutes, we have found a roe deer, a boar, and red deer, and there's actually a red deer female up by there. So now the one thing we need to do next is go to the lookout point, which I'm headed towards.
there are lookout points spread out all over the reserve.
Yes, there are. Why did she say that like it was a question? That was really weird. So one of the main reasons why I am playing on Hirschfelden today is I wanted a little bit of a break from Leighton Lake because we've already pretty much harvested one of every species on there. And as much as I love whitetail and everything, I wanted to switch things up a bit and get us a little bit different variety. Also, I kind of wanted to hunt some feral hogs, or boars in this case. There actually is a map with feral hogs on it, although I don't know if I have that one. I have every map but one. Oh, and it seems like there might be a big boy nearby. Where might you be? That sounded very close. Now, unfortunately, I do not have the skill that allows me to really hone in on the vocalization location as much, but that's fine. It should be around somewhere. We're also going to be doing more missions today as well because they give us a lot of XP and a decent amount of money as well. And we're low level, and it's kind of a decent way to get progression as well as guide me through the game. It also kind of gives you guys a little bit what to expect if you're new. All right, here we are atop the first lookout point. And something that I wanted to point out was that this lookout point is a lot different than the lookout point on Leighton Lake. This lookout point is much more of a tourist thing than it is an actual lookout tower that you would see like for a ranger station, which is very different than what I expected to see. And there is a couple of animals down there. There's a roe deer, and there seems to be someone else hiding out somewhere I can't see. It is very dark, so I do apologize for that. Let's go ahead and survey this and get over to the cabin.
View, isn't it? From here, you can see a lot of great hunting opportunities in the nearby area. Rattenfeld is a favorite region for a lot of hunters. The fallow deer is such a classic animal to hunt, but we also get a lot of history buffs here. To the south lies the Hirschdorf Hügelgrab, a grave mound dating back to the Bronze Age. Be sure to stop by one of the outposts. They're essentially base camps.
Will do, Connie. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's that roe. Is that a roe deer? Whoa! That's a level 7 very hard. Holy cow. That guy is huge. What do they get up to normally? So red deer get up to level 10, fabled, which is insane. So that guy is just a baby compared to how big they get. But we may end up taking him out. I'm going to make my way over to him and or the outpost, or whichever one I can get to first. Oh, it looks like I'm spooking them walking down these steps, though. You know, that's kind of unfortunate how far away they will spook when just walking. I mean, and they're only 80 yards away, and yet somehow me just chilling is spooking them. Finally made it. I just sprinted all the way over here. I spooked so many deer. There was pheasants. There was a herd of red deer. There was a herd of fallow deer.
Outposts
there was a
are
roe
great
deer.
for stocking up or just taking a break.
$1,000 just for visiting the outpost? Now, there's actually this antler shed right here, which is really cool. Now, the original game of The Hunter from thehunter.com actually has like randomly generated sheds that are around the map as well as mushrooms, which I would love to see added to this game.
I remember finding a big deer antler for the first time as a kid. It felt like I had dug up some real treasure. I still have it at home.
Yeah, I love finding sheds in real life too. Okay, let's see. What time is it?
I've got a bit of an unusual question. I hope you don't mind. If you want a neat challenge to pass the time when not hunting, many of the animals are shedding their antlers this time of year. They're still tricky to find, of course, but I guess that's why people like to collect them. I think I mentioned Gerlinde, right? Well, here's the thing. She's writing a book about fallow deer. Her second one, actually. She's got a small obsession for fallow deer. Anyhow, she's missing some pictures for her book and was looking for someone to help out. It's a bit specific. I remember hearing that you're quite the photographer yourself, so I thought I'd pass along her offer.
I mean, I like to think that I like to take pictures.
She's looking for a picture of a fallow deer taken in Rattenfeld. She'll pay quite well for it, so it may be worth the effort.
Really? Well, I like money.
If you were looking to help out Gerlinde with that picture, you're in the right place. You're in Rattenfeld.
Okay, well, we might take that on. But first, I need a nap. Okay, bright and
Linda is
early.
lovely, but here's a friendly tip. Don't ask her about fallow deer unless you mean it. She will not stop. It's beyond obsession at this point. On the other hand, there's no one better for hunting tips when it comes to fallows. Oh, and her venison stew is out of this world. Makes me hungry just thinking about it.
Nice. Sounds good, actually. Could go down for some venison stew. Now, is it still considered venison even though it's fallow instead of whitetail? I guess so. I guess all deer is venison. Anyway, it is 5 o'clock, so bright and early enough that hopefully we shouldn't spook anything. This is actually a fun fact about real life. If you go hunting, something that you want to do is you want to try and get outside and into your stand or wherever you're going, your stand, your blind, unless you do spot and stalk, which is actually not as common as you would think, given that this game is entirely about spot and stalk. The majority of hunters actually hunt from blinds or tree stands. Some areas of the world, like I know in Colorado and stuff, they do a lot of spot and stalking for bigger elk and like bighorn sheep and things like that. But for the most part, for whitetail deer and stuff, you're just chilling. But anyway, so you want to get out early before it's daylight so the animals can't see you, because one of their best senses, aside from hearing and smell, is also sight. And so if you can get in there early, you can get down, get settled, and then as they wake up and start walking around, you'll be sitting in your stand and waiting. We're going to head on over to this other lookout point and hopefully come across some fallow deer that we can take some pictures of while we're there. So there's a herd of fallow deer over there. I don't know if I can call them in. I did spook them, but we can try. Now you need to use the antler rattle for fallow. Now I don't know what the specifics are. Wow, that's a big boy. For our mission is here. This says take a picture, but I think you have to be pretty close for pictures to count. Now they're nervous. They are downwind, but I did use some scent away, or scent eliminator. It doesn't look like they're wanting to come in. I'll give them a minute, see if they come around. Okay, so I was following those fallows, but I actually came across 2 female roe deer here, which is unfortunate because I was hoping to find a male, although that one's like orange, which is kind of funny. The other one's like brown. Although I'm hearing something else, and it's not Rocky because he's supposed to be laying down. Oh, is it her? Is it her, right? Yeah, that's her. I don't... Oh, what the heck? Wait, was that the other one? It must have come real close to me. They're kind of just chill. I don't know why there's not a male, though. That's kind of weird. I'm telling you, there's 3 of them. I can't see the third one, though. Well, whatever. I'm not going to take a female. So I've just come across some piggies. Looks like we've got a couple over here. Oh, good. They're not so mad at me. I don't know if any of these are a male or a female, but... Oh, it wasn't loaded! Come on, game. That's 2 times now that's happened to me. Oh, there's another one. So fast! Slow down! What if I whistle? It looked at me! I don't know if that's going to be a good shot or not. Oh, it's dead. Sweet! So if you're wondering, you can use a 16-gauge shotgun on the piggies, which is awesome. All right, let's see what we got here. This was a male of light brown, and as you can see, the tusks are the trophy type for this one. Now, this was a silver, so it wasn't a very big one. And luckily enough, we shot right through the scapula and got the lung and got its spine, which is actually pretty cool. Now, let's take a closer look at this guy here. That's pretty menacing. That's pretty sick. I like that a lot. Rawr. How much money do we get? $998. Not bad. You guys, I think there is a mythical roe deer. Look at these prints straight into asphalt. This thing must weigh 1,000,000 pounds. super close to the outpost now, but we actually have a herd of fallow deer here. So I'm going to try and sneak up to them and see if we can't go ahead and take some pictures. I'm pretty sure you have to be within like 50 yards of them, which is going to be pretty difficult. We're going to apply a bit of scent eliminator here, and hopefully that'll help us get the edge and getting closer. I was going to go back to the lodge and pick up a tree stand. However, the tree stand weighs too much. Because there's so much dense vegetation here in Hirschfelden, it's really hard to see without using the outlines. And I was wondering, I'm like, what if I called an animal in and then popped up into the tree real quick? I don't know if that would spook them or not. And then I could shoot them from the stand. But they're really heavy, and even getting rid of like the 22, because I don't really need the 22 right now, it's still too heavy. I'd have to get rid of either the bow or the Grelic rifle. And I like both of those options. Although, I suppose if I'm hunting from a tree stand, I don't really need the Grelic rifle, but I'm trying to level it up still. We need to get like 5,300 shotgun score to unlock the scopes. Okay, so this should just be just in front of us here, over the hill. We've got Rocky laying down behind me. Let's see if we can't use the antler call to see if they'll come in. They're eating, so they should come in. The antler Lorado has a very far range, but not a very good attraction strength. Unfortunately, this is the only one that works for fallow deer, reindeer, and caribou. So we're just going to have to deal with that, I guess. Here's something. Oh, there is a roe deer and a fallow deer. Oh, no, it's just a very dark fallow deer. Is that a good picture?
I just received the picture. It's
Holy cow,
beautiful. Oh, I'm sure Gerlinda will love this.
No, don't spook.
Everything you see now is part of the reserve, but the land itself is actually privately owned by the Sommer family. The current head of the family is Robert Sommer, and he's very supportive of the hunting reserve. Well, as long as it doesn't get in his way.
What does
You
that
see,
mean?
the Sommer family business has an agricultural arm, which include the grain and corn fields spread throughout half of the reserve. Unfortunately, fallow deer love corn, and they've dug into the Petershain fields recently. Sommer usually turns to Gerlinda to keep the fallows off his fields, but she's been bogged down with the book lately. If you feel like hunting some fallow deer in Petershain, Sommer will make it worth your while.
So this is what I was talking about, I think in my first episode that I made, actually, that there are missions in this game where it actually has you take out animals as pests. And so there's two missions, I believe, that I'm currently aware of on Hirschfelden. One is for the fallow deer, like you just heard, and another is for the hogs. Okay, we're really close, but you actually have to go up and around to get to this outpost. The next mission wants us to come all the way over here to Petershain cornfields, and I think that there's another one, yeah, right here. We want to find 5 tracks from the same fallow deer, which should be relatively easy given that we just saw these ones. Whoa. Okay, that's a pig. That's not how did I even... That was a fox that I just heard. I didn't even know there was a pig over here. Okay, so here... Oh, that's a pig too. What the heck? Where is the fallow deer? There was like 3 fallow deer right in front of us. I'm not crazy. There must be a fallow deer track around here somewhere. I didn't see a single pig. There we go. All right, we'll follow this guy a little bit. Something is very close. What is it? Fallow. I have no idea I'm here. Male's back there. He's gonna spook before he gets up to me, though. He is tiny. Rocky, you better get out of the way, buddy. Rocky, chill. Did you spook my buck? Did you? Well, he's still chilling in there. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, come on, buddy. Oh, I could take you, but those trees are in the way, and I don't like that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You get tired when you hold the bow out like that. That makes sense. You get exhausted doing that in real life, too. Does he know I'm here? Yep. Okay. Anyway, the last track is right here. Does this count? It does. Ooh, we got another level up. Could you investigate calls between fallow deer? The mating season has begun. Absolutely. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that just yet, but we will try. There, that level up now allows us to go ahead and get the reveals information about the approximate trophy rating and weight of animals. Bam. I also got a perk last time, and I used that perk for the steady hands, which helps us with all weapons. Oh, hey, take a look at this. I'm on my way up to the lookout point, and there's a couple of camping cabins here. Looks like, I guess you can rent some cabins down here on Hirschfelden. That's kind of nice. Can we go in these? No. That is pretty cool, though. You know, why don't they just make this the outpost? And I wouldn't have to go 50 miles away to get to the... Well, to be fair, the outpost is like right there. By the way, if you're wondering, on Hirschfelden, there is a shooting range here. I think you can fast travel to this once you discover it as well. And it has unlimited ammo, so you can practice shooting as much as you want there. Oh, this lookout point is even more different than the other one was. This one's like a overlook outpost. You can look down and see the whole world. Wow. That is gorgeous. That's crazy. Can we actually use this thing? Oh, Dev's missed opportunity. Come on. Okay, so where is the next cabin then? Across the river over there. So do we keep going that way? I mean, eventually we want to end up in the Petersheim cornfields to do that mission. So I guess we will place our waypoint there and make our way down the mountain and across the bridge. It was a pain to get up here. Whoa, I totally missed this on the way up. There's like a castle parapet or whatever this thing, castle tower. This is so cool. Can we go in it? Is there anything here for us? Oh, this is sweet. See, in America, we don't have anything like this. You know, this is all medieval stuff, and I love medieval. Ooh, there's a collectible. Looks like it's a coin. A Viking coin. Oh, look at that. That's so cool.
There are hundreds, well, thousands of years of history in this place. It's been touched by everything from the sandals of Roman legionnaires to the treads of World War II tanks. Every year, new historical artifacts are found by people in the reserve. Perhaps you'll be lucky enough to find some of your own.
Imagine using a piece of a castle as your hunting stand. That's so cool. Oh, that was a really weird vocalization. It was like, ugh. I think it's a pig. I don't see it, though. I've just been sprinting around trying to get to this cabin. Where even is it? Wasn't that far away. No, it was a red deer, and it's down here. Okay, I knew I wasn't going crazy. Where is it, like right below me? Oh, it's down there on the beach. Hello? No, don't run away. Hello? Are you gonna stop? No? Okay. I don't have a red deer collar, so there's not much I can do about that right now. Well, these cabins are a little bit different than the other ones from Layton Lake, for sure. It's kind of nice. Can we go on both, though? That's the question. So I'm assuming we can go on this one. Devs, it's been how long and you still haven't fixed this wonky door animation? Like, seriously? just put a lerp note on it. It's not that hard. I can do it. All right, what about this one, though? Can we go in here? Ooh, we can, and this one has like a little stove in it. No sink, though, which, I mean, I suppose no running water, but still. I mean, there's a light bulb. Where's the generator? Is there a generator? There's a QR code on a wheelbarrow. Hold on a minute. Ah, it's deactivated. It doesn't work anymore. That's a shame. There's no generator or solar panels either. Unimmersive, uninstall. Ugh. Okay, so because we need to go to Petershain, which is up here, I'm going to need to go probably to either this outpost or lookout point or this one. Let's enable the mission and see where it wants us to go. Okay, so it wants us to go this one. So we're going to make our way over here. Probably just going to drive the four-wheeler and then go to the log cabin, and then we'll do this mission. We need to get a couple of animals down. We haven't gotten it much so far. Okay, here we are. That was much faster than walking. Wow. Now this lookout point is a pretty special one too, because it gives you a really good view of the windmills here, which is pretty cool. So I wonder if the cabin is powered by these windmills somehow. That'd be really weird, but also really cool at the same time.
As you will undoubtedly see, Petershain is the most cultivated part of the reserve, and always has been. You can actually find signs of its historical importance, such as the observation tower to the north.
Oh, that's why it was fast. This is the wrong outpost. I've got a long way to go to get to that one.
These are the Petershain fields. Zomer would probably want you to harvest at least 2 fallow deer. I know Gerlinde usually finds a good position by the fields and lures them out. If you have an antler rattler, it'll come in handy.
Okay, I do. I was actually only recording that because of how pretty the drive was, but she ended up talking.
They'll show up eventually. Lure hunting takes a bit of patience, but getting that perfect shot makes it all worth it.
You know what, why don't we go ahead and see if we can't do this first, and if not, I'll just pop over into the lookout point anyway. I imagine that driving scared off everything, but maybe not. There's some geese flying above. We also have a bit of lore here. The Koningsberg heir. Robert Sommer is one of the potential heirs to the noble family of Koningsberg. He issues hunting permits and is responsible for the area of Koningsberg and its activity. Neat. Okay, are there actually any stands or anything around here? Doesn't look like it, although there might be one over there, but that's not even where we need to be. We need to be in these cornfields here. That sucks! I wish we had a stand! You know what? No. I'm going to the lookout point. I'm going to the outpost. I'm coming back with a tree stand. Or a tripod.
Sprayberg. This is the place you've probably seen on every Hirschfelden postcard. Sprayberg Castle, overlooking the lake at the top of the hill. Yeah, I don't even have to sell it to you. It really is picturesque.
Castle? What castle? I don't see no castle. Is there a castle over there? Well, I don't know where this castle is. Did I miss it? Am I dumb? Hold on. Well, I don't see no castle game. Okay, so where is the next closest outpost? It's all the way over there. That's actually not that bad, though, because it might be farther enough away from the cornfields that I won't spook anything when I'm walking in. And actually, there's probably a tree stand right here that we could use. So I'm feeling real dumb. But I want to try the actual tree stands, not just the ones that the game has on the map. Looks like we got another piece of lore here. The Christmas tree. Farmers have made sure to cultivate spruce trees around Petershain Lake. Some of them are sold as Christmas trees. Yeah, actually, there's quite a bit of these little Christmas tree farms all around the map. There's a huge one right here. It's kind of weird. Here we are at the cabin. Look at that view. That's so pretty. I would love to just live right here. Just a cabin, a four-wheeler, a campfire, and a lake. Sign me up. Not to mention a storage container full of guns and ammo. You know, that sounds pretty good too. Okay, hopefully everything is chill now. I'm going to make my way here, but I am going to grab a stand out of here, which means we got to put some stuff away. So here we are. There is a stand there, but we're not going to be using that. There's also a feed zone right here. Now, is this for the turkey or the pheasants? It is for the pheasants. Okay, but there's also these tree lines that are in between the fields. And I'm thinking about posting up our tree stand in one of these tree lines, because that's what I would do in real life. I'd put my stand in a tree line in between a couple of fields. That way I could have sight lines on either field just in case they decided to feed in one or the other. So actually that tree right there is like a perfect tree. It's right in the middle of between the two fields here. That tree line in general is actually a really good one. But we're going to stay over here, and I'm going to try and go up to this hill and pick one of these trees out. The idea with being in a tree stand is you have the height advantage, so you can see all around you and have good sight lines. Now this tree right here is perfect. It's got sight lines to both fields, and it's under cover a little bit. Let's see if the game is picky about what trees you pick for a tree stand. Oh no, is it really only going to let me use those specific trees? Oh, game. Well, if I have to pick one, I guess I'm picking that one. That's really sad. I suppose that's where the tripod comes in then. Although I'm sure that's probably going to be picky about flat ground. Okay, so how does this work exactly? I just click. Cannot place. Try deploying on the highlighted areas. I can't reach. Oh, there we go. I had to stand up. I guess we're going to put it on the front. It's going to be completely obscured, isn't it? Can I put it really high up there? Okay, up we go. This is the first time I've used a tree stand in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Now, in real life, this is an absolutely terrible stand because you cannot see anything and you have no sight lines because you're completely encased in tree branches. We're also really high up here. I'm just going to scope around a minute and see if there's anything nearby. I don't want to spook anything messing around with this tree stand, but this is not a good tree at all. That's really loud. There is something in that field, I think. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just a little roe deer. I don't care about you. Okay, well that's easy enough to take it down. Is there a better tree? This tree better? This looks a little better. Yeah, let's try that. Why can't I? There we go. Let's get there. Let's try that. Perfect. It's not perfect, but it's better. All right, I'm going to try calling in some fallow deers. I doubt there's any nearby. The cool thing about carrying the tree stand is you can actually just move to a different area and then put it up again, and hopefully it doesn't spook everything in the area, but it is pretty sweet. There actually are things called climbing tree stands, so there's like these weird, like, they go around the tree and they have like hooks on, or like teeth on them, and you sort of like shimmy your way up the tree. There's also like, people have been doing saddle hunting and stuff too, which is where you sort of like climb up the tree and then put a rope and just hang. It's kind of weird. I wanted to show you guys something real quick. As you can see, there's clouds above us right now, and where we are is really dark. But over in front of us right there, there is light, and that's because the sun is actually shining around the clouds. That is an amazing detail in a game. It is so amazing and so immersive. It's just like real life. I've literally been doing this exact thing right here. I've been sitting in a tree stand, and I'll be covered with shadow because of the tree, but also because of the clouds, and I'll see in front of me like just this ray of sunshine coming through the clouds. It is the coolest thing ever. It sounds like we got something behind us here. Now, which animal do we got here? I know there was a fox that I was calling in, as well as I've been calling in that constantly. Can't see anything behind me. Of course, I had to come from behind. sound like a deer. It sounds like something smaller. It is the fox. Okay. Now it's just a female. Is there a male with her? She's kind of going the wrong way, though. Is she afraid of the dog? Is that why she's going over there? He's literally right below me. So hopefully that doesn't be scaring them away. She doesn't seem to be... I don't know where she's going. She's not coming to me, though. How'd she get past me? That's crazy. I did switch to bird shot just in case she came... Or a male came close, but I don't want to take a female. I don't know where she went. Not seeing any fallow here, so I think I'm gonna move over here-ish. I don't have any feeding zones for any of them or anything, so this is gonna make this tough. Whoa, there's some geese. How did I miss? I didn't miss, I hit it. How's that not taking it down, though? What the heck? I definitely hit it, didn't I? Maybe not. Am I really that bad of an aim, or is this thing just really bad? They're not that far away from me, game. Well, let's see if you can go retrieve something. Oh yeah, I definitely hit one. Okay, well why don't you go find it? Go get it. Yeah, you go get it. Don't you oof at me. Why are you going over there? I can almost guarantee you it's not over there. I'm gonna follow this blood trail, I guess. Okay, I guess I was wrong. It was over there. Well, thank you. We got us a nice silver female, gray-brown goose. Beautiful. Looks like we got some more coming in. Are they going to land here? I doubt it. He's a good boy. You do a good job. Yeah, you do a good job. Here we go. This looks like a much better tree for our stand here. Try to put it as high as we can. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, I'd probably personally top this branch if I was in real life and just cut that off. And this would be a really good stand. You got sight lines down that field. You can see behind us. You can see a little bit of the forest over there as well as directly in front of us. It's going to be a little awkward if something stands right there, but it should be okay. I don't know if going any higher would help or not. It looks like it'd just be a little bit more difficult to see. I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes calling, and then I might have to reset and come back because I'm not getting any fallow deer coming in. It might just be the wrong time of day. Okay, I found them. So we were just right over there, which is kind of hilarious considering I could not see them over there until I moved over here, and they're just kind of chilling. There is a big guy right there. I don't know how big he is, but we're kind of far away. They're 320 yards away. They can't even hear my calls where I'm at. I don't know if I dare to go down that tree line at all. Let's see. Can they hear the calls? 218 yards. No, they can't even hear it. And I don't see any other ones. This is a perfect tree, though, right here that we're in. I'm going insane from the geese noise, so that's fun. Yeah, they're not trying to move out of there. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go back down that tree line then and see if I can't get any closer. Okay, we're much closer now, and they're right there. And unfortunately, he is not a diamond, but he might be a gold, and we should be within calling distance now. They are sleeping or resting, so I do not know if they will come over here. I don't think we have any extra noise production from carrying the tree stand, but I don't know that I can get any closer. I'd really like to take them for the tree stand, but I don't know if it's going to happen. They seem to be kind of lazy. How long is that resting zone for? Basically until nighttime. Yeah, it's a long time. Well, I'm going to call them in a couple of times and see if they come. Okay, they're moving. They're not moving in the right direction, but they're moving. Okay, they might be coming in. Awesome. The wind is in our favor according to the leaves flying off the trees. So that should be good. Okay, yep, they're definitely coming this way. Yes! Jesus! Thank you, Lord. Okay, so the does are here. But he isn't. He's way back there still. He doesn't seem like he's coming in. However, they should be good. They shouldn't spook, right? I mean, we're up in the tree. We should be, like, invisible. I'd love to take the big guy out with the bow, but he doesn't look like he's going to come close enough for that, which is going to really suck. I was wondering if there was another one in this herd, but it looks like it's just him. Oh, he's coming. You're pretty. I love those. You're gonna spook? Can't even see her. No, they're calm. Tree stands are OP. He's ever so slightly coming over here. It looks like they're all heading back to him now. No, come back. What? No. Am I calling too often, or what's the deal? Now, just in case our wind is not in our favor. I think it was Rocky. I just told him to lay down. I forgot I didn't tell him to lay down when I got up here. I don't see the male, though. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's coming. Very slowly but surely. It looks like they're chill. We got to get him pretty close. I want to take him out with the bow, so... Also, I forgot to show you guys that we now have the approximate trophy rating there in the top right and then the bottom right. So 186 to 227 is his trophy rating. And then you can go ahead and look on the Wikipedia or Steam guides and see what the trophy rating for each animal is, depending on whether or not they're a gold, a diamond, or whatever. Okay, they're moving again. He's not coming in. I wonder if you can take a geese. Well, I'm assuming you can absolutely take a geese from a tree stand, but I wonder if there was like a tree somewhere that I could put to use this as like a tree stand hunting. You're not even a diamond. Why are you being so fickle? I will shotgun you from here. Okay? I will do it. You're angering me, and now everybody's leaving. Now, you come back. Tree stand is really powerful, though. They're super close, and they don't even care. He does, though. I don't know what... Don't look at me with your big, luscious, beautiful... Are you... Just laid down. Rude! So rude! He's like, you know what? You bore me. Just passes out. You gotta be kidding me right now. Oh my gosh, is he stubborn. He comes in like 2 feet at a time. He is currently 40 to 50 yards away. That's a bit of a shot for the bow. But we might be able to take it if he just gets into... Boom. Okay, and then I'm going to maybe take one of these does just to get this mission done with. Is he gonna go down? Don't tell me that was a bad shot. That was a bad shot? No. Oh, I think he might have went down. I don't know. I don't see anymore. I'm gonna call one of these does in and take one of them down too. Okay, so there's some pheasants right in front of me right now. I'm still in the stand. I was waiting for those does to come back, but they haven't. There's one right there. I don't know if there's any others. Now, we have no way of calling these guys in, so I'm going to have to take this shot. If this is a male, it is a male. Okay. Hopefully, we can hit that from here. It's just like obliterated it. Okay, Rocky, fetch. I'm gonna get down and hopefully we can go find that fallow deer. Oh my goodness, that got destroyed. Oh boy. Good boy. It was grounded. Oh, you don't get trophies if the pheasants are grounded. That's actually cool. This is a melanistic? What? Okay, well, we're definitely saving that. Huh? Okay. Well, now I'm mad that I shot it on the ground. Okay, so here's our blood trail. No organs hit. Dang it! I must have hit him in the shoulder. Let's go find him. Okay, so even though it was technically a bad shot, he didn't go all that far. Let's see, where did we get him? Spine. Wow, I aimed high. I honestly thought I needed to aim that high for... Oh, he's only 33 yards away? What? Okay, I need some better accuracy on the range finding because, yeah, I thought he was way further than that. He did not look like he was only that far away. Wow, look at this. He's so pretty. I love those. And... yeah, didn't get a vital organ hit, so he could have been a gold, but he is a silver.
You got one? Great. Don't forget to harvest it. Then on to another.
Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we will have to go ahead and harvest our second fallow deer in the next episode because this is the end of this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications if you'd like to get notified of when I upload a video. As always, may the Lord bless you and your loved ones as He has blessed me and mine. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the support on all the videos. And remember, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of The Hunter Call of the Wild.